What is up, fam? This is Cashflow and Coffee with my friend Tyler Wanaka, my business partner as well. We are here to answer all of your beautiful questions. Anything you guys have about real estate. Sorry for starting late. I forgot it's Monday, and yeah, so I just came here sweaty. I had to run back from the gym.
Good morning, Luke.
How's it going, bro?
It is going fantastic. I just picked up my new car, so can't be any happier.
Sorry, say that again. My headphones actually were connected to my phone.
I said I'm doing fantastic. I just picked up my new car, so can't be any happier.
Oh, this guy got a new Tesla, boys. He's got the Tesla. You got any pictures?
I do.
Do a quick screen share, and then I'll put it up here. And then I gotta tell the people in Instagram, come on to YouTube if you want to see the hot stuff.
I gotta airdrop it, So hold on.
No. Just don't airdrop it. Just share it. Put it on your airdrop it to yourself. Right.
Yeah. I'll show you. Present, share screen.
Guys, if you're on Instagram, come on to YouTube. That's where the fun stuff is happening. All right.
So
let's see this guy's new Tesla. Oh, wow. Look at that. You have literally the exact same color as my car.
Yeah. It's pretty
sexy.
Pretty dope.
That's cool that you have an electric charging station too.
Yeah. How can I change? Here's one other angle. There we go.
Nice, dude. It's shiny. You like driving it? Is it fun?
Dude, I love it. It's so nice that it handles so well, in my opinion.
Nice.
I don't know what people don't like about it,
but anyway, so it's we got 5 people on here. What questions you guys got? Because I'm just gonna end this if you guys don't have any questions, to be honest. Or I'll just talk to Tyler about business stuff in front of you guys. Because yeah, honestly, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about business stuff, and until someone asks a question, we're just gonna talk about stuff we have to talk about anyways. That's what we're gonna do.
Thank you, Harvey. Good morning, Jim.
So, since no one's asking questions, this live I'm doing Friday. By the way, guys, I'm doing a cold calling live. I'm going to be 12 hours Friday cold calling agents live for you guys on YouTube. It's going to be a 12-hour live. It's going to be crazy. I don't think we should have people register for this one, Tyler. I think we should I'm just going to fucking do it. And people can register in other ways. I just don't think I have it. I think I'm going to start promoting it today. And it's gonna be fun. So I just don't feel like you should even worry about the landing page on this one. Whenever I do another challenge, we'll do it better next time. Let's go, Zypier. Let's fucking go.
Make sure you let Melissa know, because she's the one creating the landing page. I showed her how to do everything. So
okay, all right. Questions are rolling in, but yeah, I would say. Well, everyone's off today, guys. Happy Indigenous Peoples Day, Columbus Day. I don't know what you call it anymore. Don't worry about the landing page.
I got my Starbucks for today's Cashflow and Coffee,
Nice. I barely got here. So guys, you guys should really put it in, save it in. It's already on my YouTube. Go to the live section, save it to your calendar. 9 AM MST this Friday. I'm going to be cold calling agents live for 12 hours. 12 hours of live cold calling, guys. Can anyone do that? I don't think so. Pace can answer questions for 12 hours for 24. He did it. He's answered questions for 25 hours. But can he cold call for 12 hours? I don't know.
Look at this guy.
It's going to be crazy. But what we're going to do, Tyler, is we do need to prepare me for that. So we got to set me up with a cold calling sequence, and I think we should do it in the California side here. And I'm just going to cold call all the dead leads. So guys, I'm calling dead leads too. I'm not calling the good leads. I'm calling the ones that said no to us.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Hell yeah.
That'll also give us some value as well there. There's going to be a lot of value coming from this that I'll explain to you.
I also figured out the double dialing thing, how we could double dial.
Good.
So I made a training. It's in the acquisitions chat if you want to watch that before you do it.
I'm not going to be double dialing.
Oh, okay.
Because this is legitimate cold calling. This is not like where there was some conversation beforehand, right? That's when you double dial. You don't double dial in a cold call, in a true cold call like I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the questions. Michael Ramirez, how do you guys feel about buy and hold multifamily in California? I'm not a huge fan of buy and hold in California. I think it's just trash in general. But maybe there's opportunities there because people all think it's trash. I don't know. Multifamily might be dope there. I'm not sure. I just don't want to risk it.
It's not for us, and for other investors, we'll certainly wholesale it.
California is the best wholesaling and fix and flip market ever. It is the worst buy and hold market ever. That's what California is. That's my opinion on California. Dude, Roberto on here. Wow, calling agents. Let's go. Let's go, my guy. Christopher Hills. Question. I've been trying to make offers on properties. Is it better to send a letter of intent by email or have the agents write up the offer? What do you think, Tyler?
I think letter of intents are kind of stupid, to be honest. We just get a verbal offer accepted, and then we'll have it written up. But if we have to write it up first, we will. But yeah, we don't use any letter of intent.
Sub 2 for some reason has been getting into LOIs a lot. I think that's dumb. I think you need to build a relationship with the agent for your offer to be taken seriously.
I don't get
that's my personal opinion.
I don't really get the benefit of it. It just shows like I'm
the benefit of it is I can send 100 LOIs in a day. You hit way more agents because I can send an insane amount of LOIs out.
But what do they even mean? It just means like I have the intent to purchase this property.
It's like I'm giving you an offer without ever talking to you. In my opinion, it's a bad strategy. It's a blind offer.
Okay, that's stupid. Yeah, no, I don't know.
I don't like it. I don't like it either. But that's the idea behind it. Is I can send 100 of those, and then one or two people will call me back. Right? That's their idea. I think it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's that. Are you cold calling them direct or texting them first, then calling the list? Usually we text them first, but I'm going to cold call them this Friday because I'm crazy. But usually we text them first because that's a much easier way of getting deals. It's just less strenuous than cold calling. But I put my blood, I put my body all on the line for you guys. All on the line. My vocal cords, my reputation, everything, so that you guys can learn. I do it for you, my people who come on Cashflow and Coffee. You know.
Let's go. We need like a new Cashflow and Coffee background. We need to have Melissa make.
We could do that. Yeah, that's like we got a lot of more important shit than that, but that would be cool to have like a Cashflow and Coffee background. What are your thoughts on sandwich leases if the seller isn't open to sub 2? It's all right. It's okay. I don't even know. Do you know what a sandwich lease option is?
I have no idea.
No. It's when you buy a house on a lease option. So you sign a lease option with the seller and then you sell it again on a lease option. So you're like arbitraging the lease and you're arbitraging the option. It's okay. It's fine.
It's like it's like a rental arbitrage almost.
It is rental arbitrage. It's literally what it is. I think it's fine. I just don't think you make that much money from those deals. I might do it. It usually, if you're buying on a lease option, you explain creative financing really badly, to be honest. No, like actually, because like why are we doing a lease option? Why is this guy even considering lease optioning to you, an investor, but won't sell it to you on seller finance?
It makes complete sense.
You know, Like they might as well sell it to you on seller finance and get more money. They'll get more money from seller finance than they will from a lease option.
You're just
So it's
bad
a very
at sales, bro. I'm just kidding.
Sorry, Jim. you just I mean, look, I almost did a sandwich lease option and I sucked at it at explaining creative. So it's worth it if you need to, you know, like I'm not dogging it. I just think you could probably get it under like, I guess, Jim, here's the real question. Why do they want to do a lease option and not sell it to you on seller financing? You know, think about that. Honestly, think about that question. All right. Christopher, my man. Second question. When talking to agents, it's better to go look at the property and get a video walkthrough. My plan is to send it to my GC for estimation of repairs. No, until you have it under contract, I don't look at the property almost ever. It's only if they're being an asshole about it. And then they promise me that my offer will get accepted as long as I go see it and still give that offer, right? The reason being is it costs money to send a GC out there every single time, right? And two, like, yeah, like it costs money and time, right? Like if you're legitimately looking at properties all day, you're not gonna have time to do the other activities. You need to be just giving the offer and get it under contract, then you go see it, you know? Anything on that, Tyler?
No, I agree with you. I think, no, that's all. Sorry, I was distracted.
Okay. This guy's just look at his own car. Roberto, my guy. Exactly. Yes, I'm working on the pitch. Hey, Jonah, do you do creative deals in Minnesota? Yes. Yes, I do. So when I say we have negotiated tax liens in Zypier, I refer to you. Oh, you can. I'm not going to do cash deals in Minnesota. Tax liens, if it's just tax liens, that probably means it's going to be a cash deal. And I am not going to do a cash deal. I might help you out with a cash deal in Minnesota. I'd probably sell it to Marlon. Marlon does flips in Minnesota or Michigan. He might do it in Michigan, so never mind. I don't know. I would do a creative deal there, though. I don't own a house in Minnesota. That'd be fun. Not negotiated tax liens. I would refer me to no equity situations. Or like the guy wants seller financing or something. What would thank you, Chris. What would your response be to the objection of an agent insisting that you must go see the house? What I would say is like, okay, if I go see the house, will my offer get accepted? Or are you going to just have me look at it, run me through the ringer, and completely waste my time? Because I'm going to have to pay this guy $200. And it sounds like, are you just trying to get a bidding war going? Because I don't do bidding wars. If you're doing a bidding war, that's great. I'm just going to bow out now. Just not doing it. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to solve sellers' problems. They don't really have a problem if they're doing a bidding war, in my opinion. They don't really. They might have like some condition stuff, but like you might as well put it on why don't you put it on the market? That's how you really get a bidding war. Why are you doing this off market then? Right? I would ask them like a ton of different questions until they agree with me, or I just move on.
Yeah. Yeah, what he said. What that guy said.
Why are you even here?
For emotional support, you know?
Emotional support. Okay, well, those are the questions for now. Let's go back to talking about business. So that's going to happen with the live. Today, I'll be like somewhat available. I'm thinking since everyone's off work anyways, I'm going to go film in the mountains. I'm going to go on like a mini hike and go somewhere where there's nobody and then just start filming. Because I was like, damn, that would be kind of cool. Like Marco was telling me that I should not film in my house anymore. I should like get out of my house. On Monday, there'll be less people hiking. And two, since nobody's working Dinks at Columbus Day, I'm thinking like, just fuck it. Like I'm just going to do that most of the day. So I'm going to be available-ish. I'll still be here. I think we should do the meeting, even if it's literally just you and me. I think Matt wanted to work today because he was on vacation. So just FYI, I think we should just show up to the meeting, see if anyone else shows up. And then, you know, you and I do our meditation anyways.
Okay.
Because, you know, let them know that even if they're being lazy, we're never lazy. So
I like it.
Yeah. Thanks, Jonah. I was thinking creative in general. So when I say solve seller's problem, I can do cash wholesale, no problem. But if they need something else, not cash. Yes. What you should do for cash is you need to find a dispo wholesaler. I thought you were doing Florida. What happened to Florida, Luke? I thought we were doing Florida. You're doing Minnesota now, which is fine. It just means that like you need a dispo wholesaler in Minnesota. If you're still in Florida, I mean the Snap Flip fam, they're the goats of dispo in Florida. So you can just send them anything cash, right? And you wouldn't have to worry about that at all. And then creative, you can just send to me and I'll buy it. And I'll buy it in Florida. I'll buy it literally anywhere. If it's a good deal, I'll buy it in all 50 states. Because I know I have operators in all 50 states, right? So I'll buy a deal. And I'll somehow get Tyler in on it because he wants to own a house, guys.
I want to buy some real estate, guys. Send me some deals, you know?
Yeah. Maybe send it in there. I live in Minnesota. I have buyers in dispo in Minnesota. Bro, let's own some deals in Minnesota, dude. Instead of paying you an assignment fee, I'll give you part of the house if you want. It's up to you. Do you want to own real estate or you want just 10K? Both are great. But just a thought.
Option. 10K or a house, you know?
It's not going to be a whole house.
10K or a tiny house.
10K or like 0.007% of a $100,000 house. I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Just pull a Pace Morby and tell everyone to just own a portion of it, so he gets all of the.
No, if I pulled a Pace Morby, I'd be like, Luke, you get $500 as a referral fee. Good job, buddy. I'm just kidding. And Pace isn't that much of an ass. No, Luke, I'd pay you 10K. 10K per house.
So you know how I was looking for one of those people on Fiverr to create like an animation explainer video for Zapier? Well, I found this guy who was like really good, and then I paid him, and it was fucking trash. So I'm like getting a refund from Fiverr
for the AI.
No. It was for the explainer video. You know that on the website.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
It was
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Proud of you for finding some ass Indian guy on Fiverr who
it's
definitely
fine.
can't
It's
do
fine.
that.
We're gonna get our money back and do somebody else. You know.
Why don't you just hire an American?
Because then they're really expensive. Then we're definitely
like how much was it?
Well, this one was $350, but it was also trash, so it makes sense.
How much would an American cost?
I don't know. Actually, I haven't talked to anybody, but I'm assuming more.
No, fucking idea. No, I bet it'd be like $500 just for a video. I mean, we'll see. Luke, I have a sub 2 hybrid lead in Florida for an Airbnb that made 104 gross last year. Seller all for it. Just working out the hybrid side, 3.1% rate. Awesome, dude. Let me know about that. I also have like a very critical partner in Florida who does Airbnbs, so like I would bring him in on it. That's an easy sell for me. Make the hybrid side also 3.1%. Make the whole thing 3.1%. And it probably will cash flow. Make it for an Airbnb, make it cash flow $1,500 a month at least, minimum. That's my minimum for an Airbnb because Airbnbs are risky. So using that past data, make it cash flow at $1,500 a month at least. And then you got a deal. Hey, yo, Roberto, getting a deal locked up today. Let's go, dude. What's the rip on it, Roberto? Yeah, the bell is sick. I think Brent came up with a great idea with that. Dude, what's the rip, dude? Why doesn't anyone tell me how much money they're making, you know? I want to hear
how much money is in your bank account.
I want to hear $1 million assignment fee already, you know? It's a high entry fee though. It cash flows as a long-term and short-term 5-bedroom house. Well, does it actually cash flow, Luke? Because now I'm going to tell you that because you're not, I don't think you're part of sub 2. So if it's a high entry fee, let me show you how that affects cash flow. Let me show you how it affects cash flow real quick. You guys ready for some underwriting lessons?
Big
with Jonah Corchin
going on. Save your clips, everyone.
All right. So let's say Luke's house is 300K, right? So like the mortgage is 200K, 3.1%. And I'm just gonna, but the entry fee is high. So what would be a high entry fee on this? So like, let's say seller finance 40K, 3.1%.
Luke, put the entry fee in the chat just so we have
60K entry fee. Let's just say. I'm just making up numbers because Luke isn't here. So let's look that up. Let's go to a mortgage calculator. 200. Oh wow, it was already on it. 3.1%, right? Wow, 1,025. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? And this thing cash flows.
It's over 800K.
This thing cash flows $1,400.
Wait, did you see his chat?
No, hold on. 375K. It's over an 800K home. Okay, this is really where you're going to see, Luke, that this is not going to work. There's absolutely no way. I could get a better deal from a bank. 800K. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm not going to include your seller financing part. I'm going to say sub to 3.1% at 425K. So 1,850, right? Right? It brings in, what do you say, 104?
104 gross, yeah. Oh. We lost him.
$666. What did I do? You lost me? You lost me?
You're back. Yeah, you're back now.
Wait, what happened? Did you not hear me?
You froze when you typed in 104 into the calculator.
Okay. Well, anyways, so you're like, oh my God, this is going to be a deal, right? Because it's obviously, I don't have any expenses. It's just 1,800, blah, 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 minus 1,850, right? But no, that's not how this works. For an Airbnb, for expenses, vacancies, everything like that, you got to take off 25% minimum immediately, just off the top. So it's 6,500, right? Now, you said $375,000 down payment. I use private money. So I could either, I have to use private money for that type of entry fee. So that means I'm going to have to pay a private money limit of $37,500 a year.
And where did you get that, Jonah?
Means this is how much. So 375,000 at 10%. I have to pay them 10% on their money every single year. For times 0.1. Now that's how much I have to pay per year. Now we make it per month. 3,125. Okay. So we got 6,500 minus 3,125. Now, there's a lot more that goes into the entry fee into this. Honestly, that's bringing in like kind of an insane amount of money. Like it's bringing in $104,000 a year is pretty impressive, actually. But if so, it actually may end up being a deal still, even if I have to put down an insane amount of money. I'm not sure. Right?
Did you already take the 18 or what was the monthly on the mortgage? Did you already take that off?
No, I didn't. So then also, you're right. So then I also got a minus. So it's barely a deal if your numbers are completely right. Right? But then there's other things too. Like, it sounds like it's already functional as an Airbnb, which is really good. That'll test, is it going to be there? Because PIT, Luke, like I knew it was going to be that because I'm not including taxes or fees either. If I start including taxes or fees, it'll get even higher. So now instead of 1,800, so not 1,850,
330.
it's minus 3,500 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Right. So now we're negative.
Negative 125.
No deal. Right? I could get a better deal from a bank, probably. The interest rate would be way higher, but I could get it for 20% down. I'm putting down almost 50% of the house there to make that work. So that entry fee is insane, right? You got to think, Luke, why do they want so much money? And honestly, aren't you giving them a price they could never get? So you got to negotiate. You got to be like, look, Mr. Seller, is anyone going to give you $800,000 for this house? No. What was like the most you could get on the market? 600,000. So you want me to pay you 800,000 and give you $375,000 up front? Does that sound like a fair deal, or do you feel like you're screwing me? Are you breaking my balls here? You got to Eric Cartman them a little bit. Well, then why don't they sell it on the market? Luke, they want that to buy an apartment building. Why don't they sell it on the market? Why are they talking to you?
Sometimes you gotta not be afraid to ask that, Luke.
Yes, LOL. Yes, Luke. Now you're getting it. Now you're seeing. The point is, they're like, why don't you sell on the market then? It sounds like I'm not the right buyer for you. If you need if you really think you can get $375,000 from this house, go do it. Why would you even talk to me? I think that's insane. I think you're being an insane person, and you're an investor. No, Luke. It has nothing to do with that. It's just that you're new at this, and it's fine. You just got to ask them questions and be like, do you realize you're being an insane person right now? You don't say it like that, but you got to be like, you're breaking my balls here. You're not being reasonable. You know this is an insane price. So let's actually be reasonable here.
Underwriting lesson complete. Let's go.
Man, this guy is adding so much value.
Done.
I'm just kidding. Okay, cool. I think we did a good underwriting lesson there. I think we did like a lot of good stuff here. I may end this because I need to shower and stretch, and I ended my workout early because I was running back. So I was like, shit, I forgot about Cashflow and Coffee. Yeah, they might not. I don't think they're super motivated. I agree with Roberto. Depending, sometimes seller finance, a lot of times people are motivated by greed, which can work out. And part of that deal is seller finance, but he's trying to buy an apartment complex. You're not going to be able to give him that, you know? Like, it's not, if he's just buying an apartment complex, be like, dude, you're an investor. Why aren't you listing this on the market? What are you doing? Or like, why, like me, and then you got to like to hear what they say. It's like, oh, then I don't have to pay an agent with you, yada, yada. And just be like, look, like, you're asking 50% down. Are you like, would you, if you went to a bank and the bank forced you to put 50% down for a house, would you take it? Right? You just ask them questions that make them realize they're being insane, you know, or unreasonable. So, Tyler.
Yes, sir.
What you learned today? Sorry.
I learned how to underwrite creative finance.
I did like such a basic underwriting. That was like a shitty underwriting course. Does anyone want me to do like a full underwriting of a deal? Because that was like kind of like a really basic underwriting of like, let me just show you how like immediately it's not a deal. Right.
I've gone through the training with you, you know?
Yeah. Anyone want that? No? Nobody wants it? Nobody's saying yes? All right, Roberto's the only guy who wants it. Roberto, I'll just do a one-on-one Zoom with you only because everyone else doesn't deserve it. Basically, at this point.
Yeah, you guys going to take that?
So, guys, next week, this Friday, 12-hour cold calling live. Go into my YouTube. It starts at 9 a.m. MST and 9 p.m. MST. I'm just gonna be cold calling agents the entire time. You're gonna hear I master jujitsu some agents, flip flop them around like they're putty or something for 12 hours straight. Oh, shots fired! Damn, dude, rough life. Anywho, so 12-hour live, Sports Affairs, as always, 5 p.m. PST. I forgot my guest. Who's my guest? Let's see. Who's my guest this week?
Tyler Wanaka.
Mark Kuhn. I don't remember. He must be famous on Instagram or something. So
what happened to Andy Elliott? What happened to that?
Oh, he realized that I'm not cool at all.
No way. Did he ever just stop responding?
Yeah, of course. They always do that.
That's unfortunate.
All right, I'll do an underwriting Zoom at some point. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll do it for you guys. But this week, 12-hour live. It's going to be sick. Come on to it. It's going to be great. 9 a.m. MST to 9 p.m. MST. So 12 hours. I'll take maybe like a 30 to an hour break to eat lunch and answer questions from you guys. Maybe. Or I might just keep going. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which is the best route. But it's going to be crazy. It's going to be good. So anyway, I'm going to end this. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are great. And peace out.